Good morning, welcome to a big day at the World Cup of Pool, because not only have we got Great Britain A, Great Britain B, but now we also have Great Britain C. Yesterday's big breaking news: the boys is back in town with his pal Darren Appleton. Karl, you're in the event.
I know, it's unbelievable really. I've had a little practice last night, try and get the dust off the cue, and it wasn't horrific, but it's obviously a lot different out there than the practice table.
Yep, Darren's safely with us now inside the bubble. How was it at the table?
Yeah, it was all right. It was a good laugh, and we were just laughing. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, I don't play pool anymore, and I suppose if we can win a match or two, it's a bonus. But I suppose once you're out there, you get involved in that fight, and you know, you try and win the match, and the determination, and you know, the memories come back. So we'll see.
Well, the big news on the table, there were a couple of shocks last night. Let's start with Spain. They went out to Italy. Italy, actually, Daniele Corriere, Fabio Petroni played very well. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, on paper, we all expected Spain to come through that match. Of course, last time out, they got to the semi-finals. Italy have always kind of like been in the event and never quite done maybe what they should have done, but I thought they played really well, to be fair. So it was a well-deserved win in the end.
And as the Q8, they were up against Poland, and Omar and Badar played very well in that one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and you know, on paper again, we're all thinking Poland, but you know, as pool players, we all know that Team Kuwait are very dangerous, and again, they put up a great performance, and they're through to the next round safely.
Earlier in the afternoon, perhaps a little bit ominously, Netherlands getting through, and both looking quite good there as well.
Yeah, obviously Niels and Mark. I thought Mark played, you know, awesome. Niels played great as well, just the odd little mistake, but you know, they've got the good fighting spirit, and I think they're definitely a team to watch this year.
And also impressive last night was Germany. There's me on our preview show talking up maybe team changes in the future, but Christoph and Josh proved why they're here.
Yeah, I mean, they were looked to be going well. They were 5-1 up, and then Joshua just made a few little silly errors, and you know, in the end, they got the win. They'll be glad to get over the line. It was a little bit scary at parts, but they're through. That's the main thing.
And it was an easy afternoon for Finland up against Iceland.
Yeah, Finland, same again, easy enough. I mean, Iceland, they just looked like completely out of water in the arena. It was a shame, really. Not used to this setup and this environment, and it clearly showed in the end.
It can be hard to adapt to it, can't it? One player who didn't have any trouble with that, Mickey Krause for Denmark.
Yeah, he looks really good. 20 years of age, never seen him play before, obviously because COVID, and I've not been on the Euro Tour scene and things like that. But you know, he's a class player, and you can see he's hungry. And I was reading the notes we've got in our comms box, and he wants to be a professional pool player, and I think he's got a real good future ahead of him.
Well, it was a busy day yesterday. Here's a little glimpse at what you might have missed.
Day 2 of the World Cup of Pool. We're here for 9-ball pool, the World Cup of Pool. We've already had a great session up yesterday.
Crispy, yeah, that boy breast me. Head to toe, I'm gleaming, yeah, I know they can't miss me. See a boy a mile away, my kicks is really hitting. Looking like that meme, then them boys really spitting. I just put a ISO logo on a damn sweater vest. I got little money, watching power, give us our respect. Damn, I be so fresh, and them boys be so clean too. Had them looking mad hard, damn, I didn't mean to, yeah. Fresh Air Force Ones, then them things crispy. 2-piece, got them all jelly, get a biscuit. Going hard in the paint, I'm feeling like Nowitzki. Ball out on them if I really wanna do it. Spot up or dribble, shooting. Drip on point, peep the execution. On a higher resolution, now you gotta see me do it. Now you gotta see us on it. I don't even gotta flaunt it, I'ma put us all up on it. Big tracks, jumping out the devil bag boys. Big man, got them big man, now they some sad boys. Circa 91 Pistons, we some bad boys. If you picking teams, we should never be your last choice.
So that was yesterday. On to today, where it's centre stage for Great Britain. We'll see the A, B and C teams take to the arena, and it kicks off actually with Great Britain B, Kelly and Allison up against Jeff DeLuna and Roberto Gomez for the Philippines. A very tough opening fixture for the ladies there, but anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the two Fishers are great accuracy, don't really miss a lot of balls. And, you know, in the TV arena, I've said it before, I think it's such a big advantage if you just try and make the ball. And, you know, the Filipinos, they're very creative, they play safe really well, but they've got a tough match on their hands, that's for sure.
In the evening, at the end of the night, we'll be seeing Chris Melling, Jason Shaw, the highest seeds left in the tournament now. They're up against Belarus. Would you say they'd be happy with that draw, or are they not quite sure what to expect?
Yeah, I think on paper they're going to be happy with it, but you know, it's always a bit of a strange one when you play, you know, one of the women when you play pool. It's just always a bit of a weird feeling for whatever reason, and you know, they just need to get off to a good start. And you know, the girls know they've got class acts in Chris and Jason. They've got it all to do, but you never know.
tonight's evening session opens with USA against Australia. Brand new partnership for USA, Skylar and Billy. We've seen them together off the table. We've seen them together at the Moscone Cup. First time together in the World Cup. What are you expecting?
Yeah, I mean, they're such good friends, so they're not going to have any issues with, you know, bonding at the table and having a format between themselves. So again, you just never know, but I think they'll be okay.
And in the afternoon session, we actually open into round 2 matches, Finland against Netherlands, which I'm very intrigued about, and then that'll be followed by Slovakia v Czech Republic, which we know is a big local derby, but that Finland-Netherlands match is a real appetizer this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, once the first round's done and dusted, we've got rid of a few of the weaker teams, if that's the right thing to say, and you're going to get the good matchups now, and it all kicks off tomorrow.
So come on then, in the evening, yourself and Darren up against Richard Halliday, JJ Fall for South Africa. You've actually played JJ before because he's based here in the UK.
I know JJ pretty well, and on the way down here, I had a missed call, so I phoned him when I was in the car on the way down, and he was saying, oh, I'm in the World Cup of Pool, pal, because Richard's brother couldn't make it. And obviously he's an English 8-ball pool player. He's got a club up in Manchester. I said, oh, you'll be fine, just pop the ball, pal. So I'm giving him tips. Never knew I'd be playing him, and now I'm playing him, so it's funny, really.
It's funny how those things work out. Great Britain C team, then Darren Appleton, he came here, struggled a little bit at Championship League pool, didn't he, a few weeks ago, but we know he's been practising a lot, he's in stroke. Yeah,
he's been practising a lot for the last few years. Obviously COVID, last couple of years, COVID hit, that kind of stopped him in his tracks, but you know, at the Championship League pool, I thought he was going to come there and do really well, but he didn't. He won his first match against Billy Thorpe, then he lost the next lot of matches, and he went home. It was such a shock, really. And, you know, Dazzy's one of them players where he does practice a lot, and he loves the game of pool, but you can practice all you want. If you're not confident out there, that's when it can go wrong.
What about his partner? Has he been practising? Is he confident?
I've had 1 hour. I'm going to play a little bit later today, but I've got nothing to lose at the end of the day. I don't care if I miss every ball because I don't play pool professionally. I don't even play for fun. So at the end of the day, it's not my job, and it's just one of them things that's unfortunately happened to Team Canada, and I've been thrown out into the arena.
It's happened before though, hasn't it? And when Karl Boys has got nothing to lose or nothing to play for, well, just ask Ralph Souquet how dangerous you can be.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't playing back then when I got in the Masters, but I'd kind of only just finished playing as well. Literally, it's been years since I think the only things I've played in is the warm-up team events when we played against USA, and I just rocked up and tried to wing it, and at least I've got a partner though. I'm not playing every shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, unlike when we record our Monday night pools, there's no second, third, fourth or even fifth takes tomorrow. So all eyes on the arena. We absolutely cannot wait. The action gets underway at noon today with Philippines against Great Britain B. You have to wait for the evening though to see Karl in action. So do join us on Sky Sports main event for that one.